Hello, welcome to another episode of Not Video Games, and episode 1 of a new series on Tyrannosauroidea. Yay, I'm the only one excited for this, aren't I? Anyways, let's get going. So, during the beginning of the Cretaceous, we see the rise of new, small, carnivorous dinosaurs. These were theropods, covered in fluff. These theropods are known today as Coelescus and Proceratosaurus. These small predators had heads adorned with colorful crests. They are about the size of a dog. Believe it or not, these creatures were the earliest members of a group that would come to rule the earth. Tyrannosaurs. Proceratosaurus and Coelescus are members of an early offshoot of Tyrannosaurs, the Proceratosaurs. It is here where we begin our journey to look at the Tyrannosaurs. We begin this 166 million years ago, mid-Cretaceous Siberia. Now, Siberia at this period in time was not a frozen wasteland, but would have been much more warm. Here we find ourselves with one of the first tyrannosaurs to be found on the planet, Coelescus. Now, Coelescus is a rather fragmentary animal, as we've only discovered a few bones. But it's enough bones to know that this is a tyrannosaur, and a proceratosaur. This small predator is the start of our journey. The journey to Tyrannosaurus rex. And for the next dinosaur in our journey, we meet the rainbow-crowned dragon, Guanlong. Now, Guanlong is a predator that lived only 6 million years after the Proceratosaurus and Coelescus, so it looks quite similar. But we have a much better understanding of its ecosystem. We know this predator lived under the shadows of other predators, these being the Monolophosaurus and the even larger allosaur, Sinraptor. Guanlong, unlike the prior mentioned Coelescus, is known for much more complete remains. After this, we move on to some of the final members of Proceratosauridae. Here we meet Sinotyrannus and Eutyrannus. Now, these predators were likely the apex predators of their respective ecosystems, both of them exceeding 20 feet in length. Like most Proceratosaurs, Sinotyrannus had a nasal crest. However, Eutyrannus did not. Eutyrannus, however, is the largest animal with direct evidence of feathers in its fossilization. However, underneath this great predator, known as Eutyrannus, we meet another predator, also a tyrannosaur, but not a proceratosaur, Dilong. Dilong is a small and primitive tyrannosaur, an early member of another group, known as Tyrannosauria. This group happens to include Tyrannosaurus rex. However, during the mid-Cretaceous, the group known as Proceratosauria would disappear. And the last of them being the giant Chinese monsters that would rule their respective ecosystems. However, their niche would not stay empty, as it would be the descendants of creatures like Dilong that would come to rule these niches. I hope you enjoyed the video, and in the next episode, we will begin to look at Tyrannosauria, the group of super predators that houses some of the greatest predators to ever walk the earth. And one thing we can all learn from this, that we can take into account during the next episode, what these Proceratosaurs showed is small insignificant tyrannosaurs could grow to be apex predators. And this would happen again. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe for more Mesozoic, Paleozoic, and Cenozoic content. Goodbye! Okay, that was kind of cringy. Bye.